Neighbors on the city's north side say they're concerned after a state DEC investigation uncovered high levels of hazardous waste in the soil surrounding that old Kodak Hawkeye plant. Ryan Hermanit spoke with those who live near the site on St. Paul Street.
Folks who live across the street from the old Kodak Hawkeye plant say the vacant building has caused a number of problems throughout the neighborhood, especially over the past few years. And some of the residents I spoke with didn't even know about the DEC's most recent findings.
If there is something going on, the people should be informed and something should be done about it.
Devon Sledge has lived off of St. Paul for 9 years. He says in that time he's noticed an odd smell, one that seems to get worse by the day over near the old Kodak Hawkeye plant.
It stinks really bad. It smells like a dead body, to be honest. Sometimes the smell travels from this area all the way down past the zoo.
It's unclear whether or not the smell is coming from the vacant building, but earlier this month, the state DEC released its findings from a year-long investigation at the old Kodak site between 2023 and 2024. It reports a higher than normal concentration of hazardous waste in the groundwater, which officials say will require remediation. According to the state, it could pose a threat to human health and the environment. Sandra Davis, who lives down the street, called it a health hazard.
To not only the kids, but to myself as well as everybody else on this street. Yeah, a lot of senior elderly people up and down this area.
One material found by the DEC is trichloroethylene, or TCE, which used to be used as a metal degreaser. The CDC has linked prolonged exposure to TCE with certain cancers and cardiac defects. Although Sledge would be grateful to see it remediated, he thinks more should be done.
We want to be compensated. You know, we're homeowners on this block here. Something is damaging our water, and the people that live in this area should be compensated.
And once it is remediated, Davis hopes to see the building put to good use.
They should renovate it and make it into apartments, because that's what they're doing with all of the apartment buildings all over Rochester.
I reached out to the DEC to learn more about the remediation process for those hazardous materials, and although they were not able to provide comment today, we are expected to hear from them later on in the week. In Rochester, Ryan Hermanit, News 8.
Following this story, we do know that last fall the city reportedly spent $200,000 to secure that building after an increase in criminal activity.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.